Well, here I am in amazing Barbados, hence this incredible background, not California. I wanted to talk to you about actually avocados and the benefit and how amazing they are for you, thinking that I would find avocados easily here. Guess what? It's out of season, so there aren't no avocados, but we all know what avocados look like. They're probably one of the most essential fruits you can actually eat. It is a fruit, believe it or not. As long as I can remember, I've actually, strangely enough, always wanted to eat an avocado a day. It's light, it's easy, it's creamy. I remember my naturopath doctor saying to me the value of it, and kind of it stayed with me, this value. But I didn't realize until lately it's far more than that. It will give you energy, it will give you dietary fiber. It will also help with weight loss, which sounds strange because it's so creamy. But you know, when you look at an avocado in a store, you often think, oh, are they ripe? Or sometimes you buy a bag of them and they all ripen at the same time. So if that happens, maybe you kind of test them a bit beforehand. I'm sure you know some of this, but the easiest way is the darker skinned ones. And I find it's better to buy them singly. And if you do, that way you'll know more what you're getting. If you buy a bag, you really don't know. And then, as I said, they'd all ripen at the same time, and then they'll all go bad and you can't keep them. It's the dietary fiber that's really so unique in this creamy flesh. Anyone can absorb it. It's very good for your digestive tract. It's full of potassium, fiber, B vitamins, E vitamin. And also, you know, something doesn't actually put on weight. Is that not weird? It will control weight to a degree. And the health benefits, well, the health benefits are pretty endless. And I think we don't really think about that as much as we should. You know, we get a little bit, as you get older, you kind of stay with the same foods, right? Not always necessarily the right foods. You have the easy foods, the ones that don't sort of seem to take too much effort to actually prepare. It's not easy preparing if it's only you, right? But when you think about avocado on toast, it's delicious. It's creamy. It's a nice snack. It's something easy to eat and digest. As I said, it's good for the digestive tract. It's like pickles are very good for the digestive tract. Helps the gut. Fermented food. It's those sort of things that we've really got to think about. I know one is sort of thinking like, oh gosh, I'm always being preached about, but I like to do simple things. It's a bit like me and my glass of water, right? Have that glass of water. Have the lemon juice in it. Just have it around the house. Have many of them. Just don't get stuck, because I think as you get older, maybe you're not as thirsty. And certainly if you live in a cold climate, you're not thirsty. And that's ridiculous, because it's essential to drink water. You probably need, can you bear it, about 8 glasses a day, but don't pack it all in too late at night, because otherwise we're getting up, and that's something we definitely hate doing, right? Because then it interrupts the sleep and all that kind of stuff. So what am I saying? A daily avocado is really desperately, I think, important for you. It's not hard to do. It's easy, and you know, so they'll ripen quickly. They're not going to like be lying there forever. You're not going to think, oh gosh, I've got to put this in the sunshine. I mean, it's a bit like bananas are good for you too, and it's an easy snack. It's not something you've got to think about, oh God, I've got to prepare. Dates are good for you. The basic ingredients and dates are helpful. It's kind of like snack food. It's food that we should be eating because we've got to eat regularly. It's not, we mustn't lose our energy. We mustn't lose our feeling of going and doing things. Otherwise, we get too sedentary. Now, I'm lucky. I'm in Barbados, and I'm maybe take a picture on the beach later, which is phenomenal. I have super friends that invited me, so I'm very fortunate like that. I'm not doing the exercise I did, or I do try and swim every day. Exercise, okay? It's not so easy, is it? And in a cold climate, you get lazy. But think about it. Even if you go out and you walk for, say, 10 or 15 minutes a day, which is really nothing. I mean, we know we do all that, but it's walking outside to get the energy going. Think of that in a week. It's quite a lot. Whereas if you don't do it at all you're doing is mooching or ambling around your home, then you're definitely not getting any serious exercise. So what are we saying? 10 minutes a day times 7, 2, 7. So it's like over an hour and a half real good walking. I just want people to keep positive, to keep moving yourself. If you don't think you are, then you're going to get a bit low, and winter is not exactly the best time of the year, is it? Who likes winter unless you're a skier? But we're not skiers anymore, right? We don't exactly go out skating. We're worried now if we're going to fall down. And please, please be careful. Falling down, oh boy, that is not something. You've got to have the right shoes on. If you've got to have seriously, and don't go out seriously if it's very icy, or walk where it isn't icy, if that's an issue. If you live in a nice climate, then you have no excuse but to go out. It's easy, right? Okay, I think that's probably enough for the moment, lecturing about avocados, health, walking, energy, water, all the things. So I'm going to have that glass of water now. And thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to me, because that way I feel like everyone's listening and it's interesting. And questions, I'm happy to have questions, you know that. So it's bye for now from Christina. And as I said, subscribe to me. I need it. Okay, bye for now.